Oh, hello. Drew here again from Borrow Lenses. NAB 2017 rolls on, and so does our coverage from here in Las Vegas. In our first video, we already hit on some big announcements from some big names, but we still got a lot of ground to cover. So now, let's get to the best of the rest from what we saw this week. Let's start with CINE lenses. CINE lenses everywhere. Manufacturers seem to be going all in on high-quality, full-frame cinema glass that can cover sensors up to RED's 8K VistaVision. One of the most notable and surprising to do so, Tokina, who rounded out their Vista Prime lineup by releasing an 18 and 25mm to go alongside their 35, 50, and 85. The Vistas have garnered quite the hype as of late, and for good reason. These are designed purposely for high-resolution cameras and feature minimal chromatic aberration and virtually no breathing. And while Tokina's long been seen as a budget-friendly DSLR lens company, these guys are being considered and compared with the big boys like ARRI Master Primes. Next up, Sigma, who follows the success of their Super 35 Cine Zoom line with high-speed Cine Primes. They unveiled a 14 and 135mm option to round out the lineup, and finally put a price tag and a ship date on the highly anticipated line. The Primes will start shipping in June and will retail for $34.99. Cooke also rolled out the new S7 Full Frame Plus, so filmmakers looking to achieve the Cooke look can now do so while shooting on a full-frame camera. Fuji unveiled their next MK Cine Zoom offering, the 50 to 135. Marketed towards emerging cinematographers, the lens is a high-quality, budget-friendly option that, when paired with the 18 to 55 they previously released, gives great focal length coverage when shooting on Super 35 E-mount cameras. Over to monitors, where ATOMOS went big. They unleashed the SUMO, a 19-inch monitor recorder aimed at studio productions. Now, it still boasts the same features we're used to seeing from ATOMOS, including the new 4K 12-bit RAW upgrade. The SUMO can take 4K feeds up to 60 frames per second, and now can take an HD signal up to 240 frames per second. Built-in dual XLR ports also make audio monitoring and recording way easier than on previous models. The biggest change, though? With 4 SDI inputs, the SUMO can also be used as a live switcher, utilizing crossfades, cues, and hard cuts for live-to-tape productions, while still recording each feed individually for later editing. ATOMOS went big, SMALLHD went bright. We found SMALLHD under the sun, showing off their new lineup of ultra-bright monitors, including the brand new 5-inch Focus. It still features the same menu and interface we're used to seeing from the company, but now with super convenient touchscreen capabilities. Utilizing Sony L-series batteries, the Focus will have greatly enhanced battery life from previous models, and now has a pass-through power feature allowing you to power your camera directly off of the monitor's battery. And coming in at just $500, it's an ideal purchase for DSLR filmmakers. Let's lighten things up now with lighting. APUTURE unveiled its 300D, a 2K tungsten equivalent LED with nearly the same output as a Jokerbug 800, but coming in under $1,000. The light can be powered through dual V-mount batteries and can take any Bowens lighting modifier, although the company does offer its own domes for soft beauty lighting, which I can only assume look fantastic. HIVE lighting has come a long way since releasing their revolutionary plasma series. Now, they follow it up with the WASP 100C LED. Featuring their perfect shot control system, which allows you to control saturation, hue, output, and color temperature for an infinite amount of adjustments. The WASP 100C utilizes a 5-color blending chip rather than the standard 3 of cyan, magenta, and yellow. The result is higher color accuracy with a CRI of 98. Able to take ProPhoto speed rings, this light is an absolute workhorse that you can ride in any production situation. Let's bring a new name into the mix. Atlas Lens Co. unveiled their ORION line of 2x anamorphic lenses, designed at delivering a vintage-inspired look in a modern body and an affordable price. Moving on to motion control, SERP debuted its Genie 2, still in pre-production, but the new model will allow for simultaneous pan, tilt, and slide on any slider system, all while being keyframed through an app. So we made the rounds at the Las Vegas Convention Center this week, but we just didn't have enough time to cover everything. We really liked what we saw from Sennheiser, Zacuto, Sound Devices, Red Rock, Quasar Science, light panels, Paralinks, just to name a few. NAB 2017 is in the books, and our time here in Las Vegas is done. We're so excited about all the new gear that we saw, and we can't wait to get it into your hands. Don't feel like waiting? Understandable. Go to borrowlenses.com right now for all your rental needs. Use the code NAB17 for 15% off all video rentals through May 1st. That's it from us here in Las Vegas. We'll see you next time.